The Health Department strategic plan for Multnomah County encompasses 2017 through 2019. And what this is a tool. It's sort of a flow sheet that drives the vision and the mission of the county. And it includes categories of environmental drivers, broad goals, key strategies, benchmarks, and metrics. So a team was put together by the county health department chair, director, Joanne Fuller, in addition with leaders with each of the divisions and consultants, put together a team which included results of the county employee survey, the 2017 legislative agenda, the community health improvement plan, the Multnomah County Human Resources Strategic Plan, and division level strategic plans. So at first glance, this looks really nice. To give a little bit of background, there has been somewhat of a regime change within the county. Joanne Fuller, who was then the health department director, abruptly retired in September of 2017 with the coinciding of a letter that went to the board that was public when Tricia Tillman, who was the county public health director, was forced to resign. So since there's also been a strategic plan that was put into place, signed by Deborah Kafuri, a resolution 2017-077, which outlines the county's commitment to equity and diversity, addressing institutional and structural barriers to equal opportunity. The county has and will continue to address issues of race, gender, and disability. And as a public employer, it is in a progressive community, we hold ourselves accountable to the highest standards in promoting equality, equal employment opportunity. So the Office of Diversity of Equity has started some action steps, and there has been some work groups and planning sessions that have since convened. There were 4 listening sessions with the employees of color, and there are 3 workforce sessions set up. One occurred last week where they addressed organizational culture. And the goal for these workforce sessions were to present to Deborah Kafuri before the board in April. So Deborah had sent a letter personally to the participants of this work group, basically stating that creating a sense of safety, trust, and belonging is one that she's committed to. So this points to her accountability. This points to the county's accountability. While certain managers may not have been in alignment with it, the overall arching vision of the county is in alignment with addressing institutional racism. Some of the things that stick out in the environmental drivers is structural and institutional inequities persist, impacting health, outcomes, and quality of life, especially for communities of color. The wisdom of the community and our workforce are tools for change. The broad goals that stick out are genuinely engage with communities and staff to drive positive change, recruit, retrain, and promote a diverse, inclusive, and high-performance workforce. Key strategies are develop a diversity-focused succession plan that recognizes and invests in talent and potential of our employees. Strengthen the skill of our leaders to manage with intention, transparency, and inclusion. Benchmarks include our leadership reflects the diversity of our overall workforce. A growing percentage of employees report the feeling of a sense of validation and inclusion in the workforce. The overall sense at the county is that it's so vast that there is a sense of isolation and disconnection. So these work groups sort of bridge that. And there is evidence that funding is a priority within a diverse recruitment of management. Employees are funded through what they're calling community-specific knowledge for communities that are being hired in the Multnomah County Health Department. So accountability is looked at through the budget process, through the legislative agenda. Communication happens every Wednesday in a county-wide newsletter. And there are toolkits that are available and some of the hopes are that these assessments are going to be put into an action plan. So looking at these workforce strategies to see how it develops in the presentation before the board in April, and then we'll conclude in September. There is a sense that change is occurring, though through the county it is slow and it is a long process of addressing institutional racism within the county. I do think that we're at a good starting point. Thank you.